When I see this guy, Martin Amewule, who the form say, I am the Speaker of Rivers State House of Assembly, Wike boy. The level of bitterness with this guy gets inside of him body, he can clear a nation. I'm telling you, this guy now Wike, should I say promise? Because this guy, the way this guy they go, he go worse past Wike. Everything about this guy is bitterness. Make una ask yourself, what be the issue with this guy and I get with their governor? He just all of a sudden brought over a fight will not concern him. When you are supposed to work in consonance, in sequence, in sukutum, with your governor to make the state work, but because of one man, selfishness, he drag you, put inside the fight, you fight. Maybe they don't promise and governor. It's possible. Say, help me fight this fight. You will be our next governorship candidate, PDP. If you can fight this fight for me. Maybe now why they do what they do. Because ask yourself, even if you impeach Fubara, who will take over? Deputy will take over now. You are not the number second man in the state. Are you planning to impeach the deputy too? So that the thing gonna reach you. The guy plays bitterness politics of bitterness. And let me shock you. Everybody will watch me. I make a shock on. When I see this, their ultimatum, I say they don't give another ultimatum. Say 19 commissioners. Say make Fubara submit their names within 48 hours for screening. If not, whatever you see, make it take. After they don't issue 48 hours, they cost some budget. The 48 hours for the budget. It don't elapse, so nothing has happened. I told you that nothing will happen. What do they want to do? When they still have a case in court, you want to come and impeach a governor. When you never free from waiting carry you enter court. So say go impeach the governor now. Tomorrow now they call say pursue you, come out there, say you know be house, you know be lawmaker. And that your decision na bad dash. So therefore, government reinstated. You are on a long thing. It's like a pendulum bob. You are swinging. They know now. That is why they can only shout, but they cannot bite. Impeach Fubara now. If it's easy, impeach the man. He did that. They talk. The way we just they talk to the governor. I said, nah. Me no bless they talk. So when I help me watch this guy and tell me if this guy is really okay or he has been eaten up with bitterness. Oh yes, that's correct. Watch this video. Let us meet in the comment section.
Distinguished colleagues, the governor of this state, who is now the nationally acclaimed dictator of our time, going by the judgment of the Supreme Court and other pronouncements of other courts, is still harboring this impostor who is parading himself as the Attorney General of Rivers State. This individual is moving from one court to the other, claiming to be the chief law officer of Rivers State, whereas he is not. He is not known to law. He is misleading the public, misleading Rivers people. He is receiving funds and spending funds. He is issuing press statements deriding the State House of Assembly day by day as an impostor. The most dangerous aspect of our problem today is that when you don't have the chief law officer as enshrined in section 195 of our constitution, when you don't have a legitimate attorney general who should stand in for the state government, who should be in charge of legal matters, it portends great danger for our dear states. And this 10th assembly must rise up to the occasion. We need to call on all the courts of our federation, the magistrate courts, the high courts of the states, federal high courts, the Court of Appeal, the Supreme Court, to know that Rivers State does not have an attorney general Rivers State does not have an attorney general. Those doing business in Rivers State, those dealing with this individual, Mr. Iboroma Dagogo, should know that they are doing so at their own risk. All those who the governor is still parading in the State Executive Council as commissioners, who were never screened or confirmed by this assembly, pursuant to section 192 subsection 2 of the 1999 Constitution, are not commissioners of Rivers State. They are mere impostors, and Rivers people and indeed Nigerians should beware of these individuals. They are defrauding the state. They are spending resources of the state in a criminal manner, and they are liable to criminal prosecution. This house must rise up to the occasion and defend Rivers people. The malfeasance in this government by this governor has gone to the point where we must not allow him to continue. We represent our people. We have their mandates. They have nowhere else to run to but to this assembly. And that is why we must insist that the right thing be done. On this note, distinguished colleagues, having collected your views, let me say that there is need to forward a letter in line with this motion to the governor, drawing his attention to these anomalies, to these infractions on our constitution, and asking the governor to do the needful, to do the right thing by stop parading these impostors, these individuals, whose names will be mentioned in our resolution and forwarded to the governor. As at the last count, there are 19 of them. There are 19 of them, these impostors, in the State Executive Council, including the fake Attorney General, Mr. Iboroma Dagogo. So we will ensure that this letter gets to the governor, and we hope that the governor, flowing from the judgment of the Supreme Court, will take a hint from this assembly and do the right thing and not listen to those who they are paying from other states, moving from one radio station, from one TV station, and talking to themselves. Certainly they are not talking to Rivers people, because Rivers people know where we are going. So this letter has to be sent to the governor immediately. And we will give the governor 48 hours to immediately forward a list of nominees for appointment into the Rivers State Executive Council as commissioners. All these 19 impostors are directed by this assembly to stop parading themselves. If they continue to do so, we will have no choice to invoke our powers as vested in us by the Constitution to order for their arrests, because they are criminals in the eyes of the law.
For over a decade, this has been the birthplace of innovation. Innoson Vehicles is a testament to resilience, employing international best practices to create more than just a car. Every vehicle here tells a story of durability, fuel economy and safety. Crafted with the African spirit, the Nigerian heart. These vehicles surrounding me embody the unique concept of regionalization, each one designed to cater to the tastes and preferences of our people. From the streets in Nigeria to the terrains of the Sahara, these vehicles are designed for our roads, for our people. This is more than a vehicle. It's a symbol of our progress, our resilience, our collective success story. Your feedback drives us to continuously innovate and improve. Innoson Vehicle, the pride of African roads.